Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Curry. Curry on the wing. Golden State moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Thompson from long range. That one's in, his first shot this game.
What a graceful shot by Clay. You can tell range shooting is second nature for him.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Thompson with it. Leonard picks him up. Thompson outside. It's rebounded by Leonard. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
And the Warriors with possession here. The Clippers getting the bucket. Looney kicks it out to Wiggins. And now the Clippers on the break.
And that's a nice job defensively from Harden. I mean, he's capable of these kinds of plays when the guy is engaged and active.
Outside Curry. To halt the run. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Plumlee with the screen. In the corner, Harden. Shot on the wing. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Love seeing Stephen Curry mix it up with driving the basketball. He is so clever at drawing fouls.
And last season, the Warriors' so-called two-timeline approach seemed to fall flat, didn't you think, GA?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. There's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry's.
Here's Curry. James Harden picking up that last basket. And here is Curry, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Top of the key, Looney. A shot by Curry, no good.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
The three from Harden. Draymond Green with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 11-point game. Back to Wiggins. Out to Thompson. Fires away from way outside. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Los Angeles making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 15-4 run. Screen by Tice. Here's Harden. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Out to the right wing. Thompson outside. Fires for three. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Blake Mullen has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip. You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Hits it from three-point range. Harden's got 19 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
They get it again. Saric. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And the anticipation of Saric, outstanding at staying engaged and just eating up those rebounds.
And so it's Los Angeles, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. I'll look at the field goal percentage numbers. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Warriors trail by 17. And Smitty, we know when it comes to the Clippers, they seem to go as Kawhi Leonard goes.
No doubt, Kevin. The only year they didn't make the playoffs with him, he was hurt. But when he's healthy, they are dangerous.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. Says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Tice. Clippers leading by 17. Puts up a deep three. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 24.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range. Even from way downtown, this guy is a threat to score.
Here's Curry. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
And obviously we know that's not how they usually play, but hey, they've got to perform better next time around.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Here. We hear players talk about these being, Steve, the dog days of the season. Did you have a harder time in certain parts of the year more than others?
The only time, Kevin, for me was my rookie season. I hit that rookie wall and I could feel it. But other than that, most of the time, I was playing on teams that was going to make the playoffs, so it was always exciting to me.
From deep, George. Pajemski grabs the board. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run.
The anticipation for the steal, the athleticism on the finish. Paul George is a game changer.
Pass to Pajemski. It's stolen by Tice. Kicks it out to Leonard. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Golden State. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Ugly, ugly display. I thought they'd be more competitive, but I was wrong.
Curry outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That one on George. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
2 minutes.
And it's Highland in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
3-pointer.
Highland's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And it's nice to have a guy like Highland out there, so good at creating his own shot if he has to.
Bones is aggressive and accurate off the bounce. He's got tremendous speed with the ball in his hands, and he loves to play one-on-one. He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. A 3-ball. Powell pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Count the basket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Warriors.
Left to play in the first half. Stolen by Highland. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Green with the block.
He's a tremendous defender. Draymond Green all over that shot.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Harden. Green with the rebound. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Left side, Curry. The 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 16-5 run. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Harden. That one a little long.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Second chance shot. Got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And the Clippers call time here. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
And here are the Warriors now. Here's Curry. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He's so clever driving the basketball, but now he's starting to have the strength and the ability to finish these buckets.
Los Angeles leading by 23. Left side, Leonard. Harden outside. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Drills the three-pointer. Westbrook's got himself on the board with 3 there.
We know he prefers to shoot off the pull-up, but Westbrook's showing he's capable in the catch-and-shoot situation.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. The Clippers in recent years have become one of the better defensive teams in the league. Now, Coach Ty Lue said it's tough because everybody on the floor now is a decent three-point shooter. So you got to pick your poison. It's different than when I first started. The game is changing every year. So you've got to be able to adapt to the times. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. 5 to shoot. Here's Curry with the 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Outside, George. And it's George finishing it off.
Outstanding dunk from Paul George. This is why the defense can't let him get too deep.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors.
Injuries have hampered Paul George over the last few years, but when he's healthy, he's elite.
Greg, he's still a go-to option offensively, who can guard the league's top wings. And as he's aged, he's really embraced a leadership role.
Over to the wing. Tice, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Stolen by George. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Looney. Back to Curry. And here's Thompson to end the run. It's rebounded by Tice.
And this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Here's Curry into the lane, and he converts the layup. And it's 13 points for Stephen Curry.
The beauty of Draymond as a facilitator, really sees the entire floor.
Harden outside. Misses the 3. Here's the Warriors with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Curry on the wing. 13 points in the game. The shot by Thompson, no good.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Harden, that's good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. It looks smart when the shots are going down.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
A 3 from Leonard. Harden left side. And it's Looney with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Harden scanning the floor. That one falls. Harden's got 29 in the game. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Great positioning on the putback.
This is just what Draymond does, rising to the occasion, showing up every night.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal
For the Clippers.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
past a man. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Powell with it. Green with the block. They get it back. Just 4 to shoot. Another shot. And the layup by Powell.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Highland. Can't connect from long distance. Gets it off. Can't hit that one. And so it's Los Angeles up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Los Angeles calls timeout. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round, that'll sting.
Here is Harden. Pass to Tucker. Back to Harden. Now, here's Tucker. George grabs the board.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Curry with him. Westbrook picks him up. Count that one.
Ooh, quickness by Steph Curry. Using it well to carve his way to the rack.
Here's Harden on the wing. With the drive. And the jam by Harden.
I don't think the D has an answer for him right now. He is just getting any shot he wants.
Here's Curry with the 3. Rebounded by Tucker.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump. And it's not going well.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Curry can't get it to go. Launches it from deep. The kick out to Westbrook. His three-pointer's off the mark. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the layup by Curry. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
That's just pure heart from Stephen Curry right there. Owning every fast break opportunity with his speed.
And Tice gets it to go.
And he is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
It's Curry outside. Westbrook pulls it in.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And George, here we go. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to Harden. Now George. Hey, Smitty, in the playoffs, it's rare for an 8th or a 7th seed to make it out of the first round. But what about a 5-game series for just those kinds of matchups? You know, 1 against 8 and 2 against 7.
You know, it wouldn't be bad, Kevin. We had those type of series when I first came into the league, but I don't think they would change since we have the play-in tournament. I think rounds 1, 2, the conference finals, and the NBA finals will stay 7.
The 3 from George. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
That one is off.
One of the more unique free throw shooters, if you count Curry's mouthpiece.
And he sinks the second. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Pass to Looney. Golden State moving it around. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Sinks the three-pointer.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Green, the screen. From the arc. Thompson misses. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Tice. In the corner. Harden. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Fires away from outside. No good on the shot. Curry way outside. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for...
That's nonsense to me, I'ma go offline.
For Orlando Magic Gaming Pick, you're watching 2K TV.